right here. See how she's really bracing? So if I just ride her straight and just ask her to give her face, she does so much better with that. But that doesn't really solve any problems. So I've been really dragging my problems kind of out in the open and saying, hey, instead of covering these up by babysitting you, I'm going to teach you the tools that you need to solve that, which is this hip and shoulder control, specifically the shoulder control this direction. And you'll notice like already she's getting softer and softer the more I ride her around. Right here, she's bracing, tap, 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 tap. So good. You can ride this two different ways. You can sit here and hold her head down and say, no, I want you to put your head down. Or you can say, no, I want you to get soft throughout your body. A little hip, good. A little more hip, good. And right now I'm telling her, hey, I want you to be soft through your body. Right there, she's pulling on my hands. I'm gonna tap, tap, tap on that shoulder, good. So we're just teaching her, instead of pulling, to get soft, okay? Good. Nice, right there. So you could see how her head went down. I could feel that weight in the reins. Our goal is to not feel that weight in the reins. Our goal is to just feel when we put a little pressure on her mouth that she immediately picks up her body and gets soft. So instead of riding her around and saying, hey, put your head down, put your head down, put your head down, we're just gonna give her the tools that she needs to be able to collect properly and to get off that forehand. She's a very heavy on the forehand horse. So we're gonna teach her how to be a little bit more light and give her that muscle memory. Right here, tap, tap, tap. See how she's bracing? Tap, 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 right here. Almost there, almost there. Tap, 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 tap. Good, right there, very nice. And see immediately how I asked again, a stiff horse is like a spring. You know, as soon as you put their head somewhere, you put their body somewhere, they immediately spring back. A soft horse leaves their head there. So as soon as she leaves that frame right there, she's pushing down on the bit and she left that frame. So I'm gonna put her back. I'm saying, no, remember, it's actually better for you if you pick up your body and you get soft. Right here, very nice. Good, right here. Good. We're teaching her about tempo. We're teaching her about her speed control. So how high she lifts those legs, how fast she goes, and in what frame she does it in. So right here, that's an improper frame. So we're gonna pick her up, tap, tap, tap. This is why training horses take so long, because to teach a horse to do something properly is a lot of muscle memory. It's really boring. It's very repetitive. You know, I come out here and you just do this every day and you just look at that 1% better, 1% better, 1% better. And you know what? In a year, if you're riding, 6 days a week, you're what? 300% better. So that's what you're looking for right there. Just a little bit of softness, tap, tap right there. Oh, just so much improvement just in these few minutes we've been riding. Good. Now I'm gonna encourage her to canter, and this usually kind of frazzles her brain a little bit. So if it frazzles her, we're gonna bring her back down and we're gonna work on that control again, and then I'm gonna ask again. She likes to be speedy, she likes to take off, she wants to be quick-footed. A lot of that quick-footedness, remember we talked about, is because she doesn't know how to pick herself up. Right here, tap, tap, there you go, that was really nice. So we're gonna teach her to pick herself up, we're gonna ask her to canter off, we're gonna say, hey, rock back on that hip a little bit, pick that shoulder up, get it out of your way. That way you can move forward, a little hip right there, a little bit more hip, good. Good, nice. So the body, or the head follows the body, so if we can get the body soft, very nice canter, explosive, big pick up right here. See that lack of softness? Bring her back down. Say, hey, let's be soft. Very nice. Hey, let's be soft. Tap, 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 tap. No need to get all frazzled about it. There you go, tap, tap, tap. Some horses, they don't get frazzled about the canter at all. Some horses do. I don't know her training background as much. I mean, we saw those videos, so I'm not sure if they were just kind of scaring her and grabbing hold of her face. But she does still have a little bit of PTSD from that, so we're gonna sit here and work our way through it. Tap, tap, tap. See that? As soon as Mattie gets soft and is moving in a nice direction, we will encourage that canter again. So tap, 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 say, hey, oh, get off. Get off. Thank you, Mattie. Good job right here. She's still bracing because she's still kind of on a little bit of a high from that. Okay, right here. I'm gonna say, hey, canter. Oh, wrong lead, that's okay. Right here, bring her back down. Immediately push her up into it. Good. No sense in getting all frazzled on us, Mattie. Tap, 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 shoulder. Tap, 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 that shoulder. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. And when Mattie rides bridleless, I don't see a lot of this. So a lot of this, I believe, is probably training related. Right here, see how she's not getting soft for me? So we're gonna go to that hip. I'm gonna move her back forward. See how she kind of got stuck back on me? I'm gonna say, oh, no, I need you to move forward still though. Good, push her, ride her forward. Good, right there. You still have to move forward, Mattie. There you go. I can feel she's really heavy on this rein, so we're gonna work on that for a minute. Say, hey, hey, push yourself. Get off that rein. Good, get off that rein. And this is just a snaffle bit, so it can be easy to lay on. So here she's still kind of pulling on me, so I'm gonna switch things up a little bit and say, hey, let's go back to our little bit of counter bending. Why don't we get off of this rein? Get off that rein. Push, push. Ah, it's right there. Good job, Mattie. Good. Right here, little hip. Look forward. Good. Good girl. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna ask for that canter again. Right here, I have my outside leg back, ready to ask her, and she immediately is like, oh no. There you go, very nice, Mattie. Right here, pick her up, little hip, go a little forward. Shoulder, 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 shoulder. There you go. It's okay. She's a little fast on us. It's okay. Little hip. Good. Shoulder, shoulder, Mattie. I'm gonna turn her in a smaller circle. Say, hey, hey. There you go. Good, say canter on. Okay, now I'm gonna bring her down and immediately go straight into that counter bend. Sorry, not counter, canter. See how she's getting bracy on me? See how I can't get her off of that rein? Tap, tap, tap. Good. Tap, tap, tap. Right here, see how she's fighting that? She comes off of that canter and she really doesn't want to be soft afterwards. So it's very important, good. It's very important to do exercises with her that push her mentally, like the canter example, and then immediately bringing her back down and saying, hey, be soft. Good. We're gonna go right back down to that softening exercise. Good. Because you could say we need to work on the trot all day long, but horses get good at what they practice. And Mattie needs to get good at practicing going into the canter and then coming back out of the canter. Right here, tap, tap, tap. See how that shoulder's not moving? Good. Right there, the shoulder started moving. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Shoulder's not moving. Good. Right there, started moving. Good. Pick her up. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Move that shoulder, Mattie, wrong direction. So now she's going the wrong direction, so I'm going to kind of build her up. Hey, there. Good. Tap that shoulder. Tap that shoulder. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Right there, Mattie. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to let her walk for a minute. Okay. So that's kind of where Mattie's at. She needs a lot more softening. She needs a lot more moving into the canter, coming out of the canter. Some horses are harder to finish than others. She's definitely a more challenging horse as far as her mind just gets really frazzled. And like I said, when she rides bridleless, I don't see a lot of this. And I think a lot of it is a bit problem. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be rode in a bit. I think she should. But this is just her thing that she has to work through, and she's working through it really well. I think working on that body control, getting her off that forehand has been really important for her. So it's kind of where her riding is currently. And you can make it look pretty if you know, just ride her and have a hold of her head, or, you know, you ride her bridleless with that one. But this is the training side. So that's what we wanted to show.